All right, good afternoon, everyone, or good morning or good evening from wherever you're joining. A warm welcome to you from the AFPIF Program Committee, bringing you this AFPIF VPS 15, which will be on unlocking cross-border connectivity to landlocked countries in Africa. Okay, yes. So welcome to the event. We will be discussing unlocking cross-border connectivity to landlocked countries in Africa. And we will be supported today by your moderators, myself, Michelle Opiyo, as well as Jacob Dagunduro from IXPN in Nigeria. We'll be having some panel discussions planned for you. We have panelists from across Africa in various regions, in various industries that will be helping us take through this discussion that we'll be having. We'll have an opportunity to have some Q&A today, as well as some peering personals and a social at the end, so we can actually get to engage with one another, even as we participate here in AFPIF VPS. So our session's objectives for this event is to understand the general overview of the internet connectivity landscape in the coastal countries and the landlocked countries and how that has been impacted over the years of the development in that, to highlight some of the challenges that are experienced by landlocked countries across Africa, and highlight some interventions and innovations that key players can play in order to improve the situation as it's being seen, as well as lessons from other continents, and identifying some key players and policies that will foster local traffic growth in Africa. So just a little bit of housekeeping as we go along. This session is actually being recorded, and the recording will be made available after the session. It's also being streamed live on social media. We have Facebook, Twitch, and Vimeo. So we encourage you to engage respectfully and responsibly. And when asking questions, please keep it simple and to the point. Kindly format your questions with your first name and your country, just so we can know where you're from and where our listeners and participants are from. And also you can get familiar with the rest of the Internet Society's Code of Conduct on the URL provided below. So for you to engage with us, which we would love you to do, we have a chat room where you're able to actually engage with the other attendees, share your opinions and some of your experiences there, as well as a Q&A room for you to share your actual questions that you'd like the panelists or speakers to address on your behalf. So we're looking forward to engaging with you on social media as well. We're using the hashtags #IPeerInAfrica, as well as hashtag #IXPs and hashtag virtual peering. So you can use that across the various social media platforms in order to just encourage others to participate as well. We do have interpretation today. We have English and French supported, and we also have some captioning available in English. So we hope that all our participants from East and West Africa or across Africa are able to participate fully in today's proceedings. Our sponsors today for simultaneous interpretation services is Flex Optics. They've been a very supportive partner throughout the years, and we're happy to have them on board, helping us engage more with our members. We also have other sponsors for this series. We have Main One, we have Meta, Microsoft, NAP Africa, and PAX as well. So thank you to our sponsors for being very supportive throughout this virtual peering series that we've had, and we're looking forward to engaging with you further. We do have other event sponsors. We have Workonline Communications that has been very supportive, as well as RAC Center. So thank you to our sponsors for making this possible for us. For our panel discussions, we have a great distinguished group of panelists that will be speaking to us today. We have Ben Roberts, Group Chief Technology and Innovation Officer at Liquid Intelligent Technologies. We have Brian Longwe, Converged Technology Networks in Malawi. We have Emmanuel Karteng, Main One, Ghana, as well as Ben Real Edge Strategy Manager at Meta. We have Patrick Christian, who will be our opening speaker, giving us a presentation on the current state of interconnectivity within Africa, who is a principal analyst with telegeography. So we'd like, with that, to introduce our speaker right off the bat, Patrick Christian, who will be taking us through his presentation on the current status of the interconnectivity scene within Africa. Patrick Christian is a principal analyst at telegeography. He has over 20 years of experience in telecom market research. He heads the Cloud and WAN infrastructure research services and focuses on Africa and European markets, specializing in international bandwidth markets and internet infrastructure as well. So with that, we'd like to welcome you, Patrick, to start us off and give us some context to what we'll be discussing here today. And thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it.